Hi, welcome to my channel, Zen and Fit. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Today I'm going to be providing an overview of the common signs and symptoms of major depressive disorder, aka depression. This video is not intended to be like a diagnostic video for people to be personally diagnosing themselves with. It's raising awareness so that people just have a general understanding of the signs and symptoms of depression. In addition, if you're seeking out mental health services, this video is not intended to be providing any type of direct mental health or psychotherapy services. If you're in need of such services as these, I recommend connecting to a licensed therapist or a psychologist. I do have the National Crisis Hotline number in the description of this video as a resource if anyone needs it. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into some signs and symptoms. So the first symptom that people typically need to have with major depressive disorder is that they do need to be depressed, of course. And this depression may present as sadness, or a person may have feelings of hopelessness, or both. And what makes depression distinct from someone who may be just encountering a brief period of sadness, like let's say for a day, is that with major depressive disorder, the depression is persistent. A person may wake up in the morning and they're feeling depressed, and they have that depression for the majority of the day, for most days of the week. And this differs from someone who is just encountering a brief period of sadness, because as human beings, we experience an array of emotions. Just think about it. We may be happy one minute, and then, something may happen where we're sad. But we get through that sadness. But when someone is depressed, that sadness is persistence. It's like basically a vicious cycle. Another common symptom of depression includes a person, they may have feelings of worthlessness. And what this may look like is that a person may have a passing thought that I'm a loser. I bring no value to my friends, family members, the people around me. I don't even know why I basically exist, because I'm just a waste of space. Another common symptom of depression includes difficulty with concentrating. So some people, when they experience depression, all of a sudden they may have difficulty staying on task with, working a job, or, following through with activities with friends and family members. People may notice that an individual appears distracted when they're engaging in conversations with them. Another common symptom includes insomnia that is not explained due to, let's say, a medical condition or due to substance use history. So it's very common for people who are depressed. They may have difficulty either falling asleep or staying asleep. Another common symptom includes changes in appetite. And what this may look like, some people may have a complete lack of appetite, and this also leads to them actually losing weight because they're not taking in, a lot of food. For someone else who's depressed, they actually may turn to food more as a form of comfort, and they may eat more than they usually do, which may even affect their weight where they're actually gaining weight. So it just varies from person to person. Some people have a lack of appetite, and some people, their appetite increases when they're depressed. And sometimes it fluctuates with a person. Sometimes they have a lack of appetite, and then all of a sudden they want to eat more. So it varies. Just think of it as, like, let's say when someone's going through a stressor, maybe it's at work. Some people turn to food as a form of comfort. And the same thing goes for someone who's depressed. When their energy is low and they're, feeling sad and down, they may turn to food as a way to comfort themselves, to cope. Another common symptom of depression includes having basically a lack of interest partaking in any type of activities. And these activities could be enjoyable activities or even activities of daily living. And I'm going to give an example. Let's say a person used to enjoy going on fishing trips or doing pottery activities. And all of a sudden, you notice this individual has zero desire to do any type of enjoyable activities because their depression is so debilitating. They just don't want to do anything. And the same thing can go for people when it comes to activities of daily living. And for example, like ADLs include, things such as like us getting up in the morning, brushing our teeth, washing our face, doing our hair, getting dressed. When it comes to depression, individuals who are feeling, severely depressed, they may have a complete lack of desire to even get up in the morning to do anything. They may just stay in their pajamas all day long and lay in bed, or just, sit on the couch and do nothing. They're just in this, complete vicious cycle that they just cannot, break out of it, and they have no interest in doing anything. Another common symptom that I did want to review that can be present for someone who is experiencing depression is that they may have recurrent thoughts of death, where, let's say, for example, a person may say, I wish I could just go to sleep and never wake up, or I wish I just no longer existed. Or some people may actually admit that they're having suicidal ideations. And if a person is, encountering recurrent thoughts of death, it's really imperative for a person to connect to mental health services, whether that's seeing a psychotherapist, in addition to connecting to a possible psychiatrist to receive possible medication support. So it's really dire if a person is having recurrent thoughts of death that they do connect to mental health services to address that. So, that was basically some of the common signs and symptoms that I wanted to review today. But overall, think of depression as just any other condition that, people need to address. It's just like if someone has diabetes, they may go to their doctor to get medical treatment and support to address that issue. And the same thing needs to be done when someone is experiencing depression. When you're encountering this type of condition, it's important to connect to mental health support so that you can get the necessary treatment to reduce that depression, to, hopefully eliminate it. So I hope you found this video helpful in raising awareness of what depression may look like for some people. If you have any comments or questions, please, write them in the comments section, and I will do my best to respond to them. If you would like to see more videos such as these, please let me know also in the comments section. And I hope, to, do more videos that are similar to this. I plan to do some kind of videos that relate to how, people can maybe decrease depression, through physical activity, mindfulness meditations, basically wellness activities. So until next time, I hope you take care, and please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you.